Howdy y'all, welcome to my channel. As promised, I went this weekend and Maiden flight my new 5-inch lightweight quad. This is a digital quad with the Nebula Pro Vista Kit in it. The frame is a Dave C FPV design. You may have heard of him. He was the guy behind the frame on the Flywood Explorer long range. This is a 5-inch frame that he designed. The TPU pieces I actually printed out. I have a 3D printer. It runs with 1805 2550 kV motors, beta FPV motors. The props are 5125 Gemfans. The stack is a Transtec. The flight controller is an F7, and the ESC is a 25 amp ESC. Flight time on this on a 4S 850 battery was about 6 minutes. I flew it twice, once in the sun and once in the snow. Yes, believe it or not, we had snow today in Texas, and I just couldn't help myself. I had to fly it in the snow. So, here's the footage. Enjoy. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. Give it a like. Thank you much. And here we are with the first of the two flights. That was actually on Saturday. Nice sunny day. No. And I'm just kind of cruising this thing along because, like I said, this is my first flight with it. You can see we've got props in view there on either side a little bit, and in the corners apparently the TPU cover or protector for the lens is in view just a bit. So I'll have to trim that up a little, make it look a little nicer, but this is literally just raw footage off of the goggle SD card. Basically what you see here is what I see in the goggles. This is the new Nebula Pro Vista Kit. I really like this kit. I think the picture quality is very impressive for what it is. And I'm just kind of cruising through the yard here. Not doing anything fancy, no flippity flops. I'm just trying to get a feel for this new quad, and so far I'm very pleased with it. I think it flies very smooth. It's fairly quick. I mean, it's no speed demon like a 6S would be, but it definitely gets with it. It responds well. I can't say that it's very soggy or lofty or anything. I think I like it. You can see there's not a lot of bobble in the picture. Maybe a little bit of the PID tuning in this. I have not done anything. These are stock Betaflight tunes. Nothing has been tuned on this thing yet. This is basically open it, put it in, and flew it. For a 850 4S battery, getting near 6 minutes of flight time is pretty impressive. The weight of it as it sits right now with the 850 battery on it is about just under 200 grams. No, just under 300 grams. So it's a bit over the 250 mark. It's just under 200 grams without the battery, just under 300 with the battery. So, but all that weight is over the 250 mark. So it definitely has to have a registration number on it. But it's fun to fly. I enjoyed it. The camera is in a pretty aggressive angle. I was kind of set because of the way the TPU mount for the camera is in the front. I'm gonna have to work on that to get a little less aggressive camera angle on it. But yeah, here you go. It's flying, it's smooth, very enjoyable, very nice, very good experience. The Transtec stack that I've got in there is basically spare parts for my Beetles. I have the 2.5 inch, and I also now have the 3-inch Beetle. And I had a spare ESC, so I just went and found a F7 flight controller to go with it from Transtec, and I like this combination. It flies pretty well. And I mean, I'm not a fan of props in view, but I think the little that I've got in view is pretty tolerable. The picture quality of the Nebula Pro Kit, I think it's pretty good. Obviously, this is no 4K or 2.7K or anything like it. This is 720 out of the goggles. So I'm actually going to see about getting that SMO 4K camera and get it mounted on there. It has mounts for it on the TPU cover on the front. The TPU camera mount has a built-in thing to mount your GoPros. So I'm going to put that SMO camera on there, SMO 4K camera, the naked Insta360, and fly it that way. And here we come to the end of this flight, and here's Sunday, and it is snowing in Texas. And yes, I could not help myself. I had to get out there and fly in the snow. You're going to see a few smudges on the camera. Where the snow is sticking to the lens. This was just a fun flight. I couldn't help myself. As little snow as we get in this part of the country, if you do have it, heck, I had to fly. That's just all there is to it. It was cold though. Oh, it was cold, but it's fun. Trying to build up some speed and clear up the camera. Doesn't work as well with this one as it does with my Titan. On my Titan, I had some water drops and rain on the lens. I gave it a good burst of speed and it cleared it right up, but that doesn't work on this one, where we're not quite that fast. But then again, the Titan is a 6S, where this one is a 4S, so this was not built to be a speed demon. This was more built to be a cruiser. Lightweight, very enjoyable. I really like this frame. It's very quiet. I mean, it's extremely quiet. Where if I'm out with the Titan, the 6S, everybody can hear that thing screaming. But this thing is very quiet, very nimble. I'm really enjoying this frame. I'm really enjoying this build. Again, this is something you don't see too often, snow in South Texas. I did not take any risks on this flight because frankly I didn't want to have to go through the pasture trying to retrieve my quad and out of the mud. So I'm being very, very conservative on this flight. The pasture at this point was pretty much sogged, ankle deep in water. And water and snow mix. It had rained all morning and then it turned into snow. But again, it was very enjoyable, and here we coming in, slow it down. Oop, almost bought that tree there. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, please give me a like, subscribe, and enjoy. Bye-bye.